Welcome everyone to my channel. Today's video is 50 facts about me, and I thought it'd be a great video to have on my introductory week on YouTube because it gets, like, you get to know a little bit more about me without actually having to watch my videos to find out about me, if that makes sense. I can just straight out just giving you facts. So without further ado, you know this, but fact one, my name is Toni Charlotte. Interesting fact. My star sign is Libra. I'm a Libra and my star sign is always so accurate, it's ridiculous. Fact number three. My eyes change colour with what mood I'm in. It is true. Like, I've got all the colours in my eye. I've got blue, I've got brown, I've got green, and they look more hazel than anything. But depending on what mood I'm in, one colour will be more than the other. Like, it'll be blue, or it'll look brown, or it'll look green, or hazel. They just change colour, they do. That's just life. When I was a kid, my mum explained to me that what a bladder was, and how it was a bag that held all of your wee, so that if you held your wee in, your bladder will weaken, so you need to go to the toilet when you need a wee. And for ages, I think I must have been like 10, maybe 11 years old until I actually found out what it was. In my head, at the time that she told me, the only bag I ever knew of was an Asda bag, because she used to go to Asda and have that bag. It never dawned on, like, because I used to have a backpack, so that wasn't a bag, it was a backpack. So for ages I thought that I had an Asda bag in my body acting as my bladder. I'm double jointed in most of my fingers. That's gross, but you know, double jointed. I can whistle through my nose, which you will find out in person. You can find out now, but I don't think you'll believe me. You'll probably think I've edited it over. But you watch my YouTube channel and you see me in person, ask me to whistle through my nose and I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you now, if I can with this cold. It gets loud if I open my mouth. Don't ask me how I found out I do that, because I can't remember. I've only broken my wrist. It was my left wrist. The only broken bone I had, I broke it when I was 10, 11, maybe 12. In primary school, I was in my last year of primary school. I have been in over 10 musicals in my local theatre, because I was in a theatre group. So I've been in High School Musical, Return to the Forbidden Planet, Whistle Down the Wind, Jesus Christ Superstar, Fame, Little Shop of Horrors, The Wiz, Les Mis. I've been in loads of musicals. I think I've been in like about 12 different musicals. I have passed my grade 1 to 4 in my singing exam. I planned to start YouTube in 2015, and 4 years later, here we are. I have had lip fillers twice. It's Juvederm, it's not permanent. They go after 6 months. I think it's 9 to 12 months, 6 to 12 months. They could fade away, but I've had lip fillers just to even my lips out. I have 12 tattoos, which if you want a tattoo video, give me a thumbs up on this video, leave a comment down below, let me know, and I'll give you like my tattoo video. I am very spiritual. I go to spiritualist church, not regularly, but every so often. I believe in spirits. I am a very spiritualist person. I'm also a very empathetic. I am an empath, which means that I absorb what other people are feeling. If my friends tell me how they feel, or if anyone tells me anything about themselves, like, oh, well, my boyfriend dumped me, and it was really unexpected, I'll be able to be like, right, well, you're probably feeling this, and this is how to go about it, and like, oh my god, how do you know that's what I'm feeling? It just, I know, I get vibes off people. Like, I'll be in a room with someone and I can tell you who's upset, or I'll be in a room with people and I'll be able to like feed off people's vibes and people's energies. I'm a very, very empathetic person. I think that's the right word. I'm an only child. I have a list on my phone for dogs' names. Male dogs' names and female dogs' names. Let there be light. There is light. I have been in bar work for 5 years. I absolutely hate celery. I love chicken. Chicken is my favourite food ever. I absolutely love a good dad joke. I am the worst for telling bad jokes, and I just love it. That is my sense of humour. I love just ridiculous jokes. Like, one of my favourite jokes when I was younger was, why did Ken keep his trumpet in the fridge? Because he liked cool music. It still cracks me up. I've said that many times, it doesn't, but you know, inside it really does. My favourite fizzy drink is Dr. Pepper. My favourite takeaway is Chinese, although it used to be Indian food. But I just love salt and pepper chicken and salt and pepper chips. And Go on, have special if you're young and have special fried rice, and oh, I'm feeling hungry now. In 2018, I realised that rice pudding was made out of rice. Now, I just thought it was called rice pudding because it looked like rice with cream and things. I didn't actually realise until last year that it is actually made out of rice. I do have 12 GCSEs over, like all B's and over, by the way. I'm not actually thick. I just miss out on a few common sense kind of things. I have a phobia of dying, a phobia of death. I used to have panic attacks because I was only like maybe 7 or 8, and every time I went to bed I used to think about what happens after life after death, and I just started having panic attacks. So I have a genuine phobia of dying, and if I speak about it too long then I start having panic attacks, which is probably why I'm mostly spiritual, because now I believe that you're just a spirit in a body. One of the places I've never been but I would love to go is Sorrento in Italy, and that is because of the Saccone Jolis. I overplucked my brows when I was younger, and now they don't, like, I've got a gap in this one and I overplucked them, so one started there and one started like there. It's ridiculous. They're growing back now, but I've still got a gap in this one. My head is massive. I seem to think it's 57 centimeters circumference. We'll have to test it out and I'll get back to you. I love Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Anything fantasy, I have a Harry Potter tattoo. I just love fantasy films and things like that. It's an escapism from the reality that we're in. I just love it. Harry Potter, Hunger Games, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. Star Wars, not so much because I've never really watched it. I think if I did watch it then I'd love it. My favourite number is 32. I am absolutely shocking at riding a bike. I made my mum fall off a bench when I was learning how to ride. I've fallen into nettles after years of knowing how to ride. I'm just shocking at riding a bike. In 2017 I pulled a muscle in my back from sleeping, which sent all of my muscles in my rib cage into spasm because they thought that my internal organs were being attacked, so my muscles were spasming to protect them, which they didn't need to because they weren't being attacked, and it meant that I could barely move, breathe or walk for about a week. And now I still get really bad muscle pain if I lift heavy things, and that's all through sleeping, isn't it? Laziest way to pull a muscle, and I've done it. I left uni in my second year when I was 19. I'm a very romantic person. I absolutely love romance. I don't show it. My perfect gift to give a boyfriend, I've given it my boyfriend now, is like a scrapbook of the first year that you've been together, or like the first few months you've been together. And then I like romantic walks and like picnics and stuff like that. I am literally a very romantic person. I just don't show it until it's like a time to give gifts. I'm like, yeah, got something. I've never used fake tan. You can probably tell. That's not a football, by the way, it's a panda. You can probably tell because I'm so pale. I call myself a milk bottle. I was that pale. I am pale. Yeah, I've just never used it. I just know if I do use it, it'll end up streaky and I'll look ridiculous, so I'm just too scared of using it to use it. I have a very vivid imagination and I can remember most of my dreams. When you first meet me, I am the most shyest person ever. I'll only speak unless I'm spoken to. But once you like talk to me and get me out of my shell, I am the loudest person you will ever meet in your life. Because you're watching my YouTube, I will probably be the loudest person you ever met in your life. But if you meet me in person, I'll be quite shy. I used to want a twin. I used to want to be called Tina when I was younger. Don't know why. I study media makeup at university. I am shocking at accents. I can do American accent through what I've done in musical theatre and what I've done in acting. You ask me to do any other accents and I can't do them. I'm just shocking. I recently learned though, if you say Space Ghetto in American accent, it sounds like saying Spice Girls in Scottish accent. Space Ghetto. Space Ghetto. I have a phobia of polystyrene and napkins. I just hate, that's 2 facts by the way, one's polystyrene, one's napkins. I just hate the feel of them. Feel of napkins and the sound of polystyrene. Like, you know when you see someone drag their fingers down a chalkboard in a film or something, or you hear a chair squeak and it sends shivers down your spine? That's what polystyrene napkins do to me. I suffer from RBF, which is a resting bitch face. Like, if I rest my face, you'll think I hate you. Quite a few people that think I absolutely hate them, and I've never like really thought about whether I like them or not. And I don't hate people. I like people until they give me a reason to dislike them, and it's all because I've got a resting bitch face. I have 10 piercings. I want to write a series of fantasy fiction books and publish them in life. I always reread books. I don't really venture onto new books. I just read the same ones over and over again. I've read the Harry Potter books too many times to count. Same with Hunger Games, same with The Hobbit. Lord of the Rings, I've never really read it. I've got them, but I've not read it, so that's on my next to do. I've fallen asleep on a motorbike going around a roundabout, but I was packing with panniers and holding on to my stepdad in front of me, so it wasn't dangerous. I've just fallen asleep. It just sounds cool, doesn't it? Oh, what's one of the most craziest things you've done? Falling asleep on a motorbike going around a roundabout. What? Yeah, that's me. I can fall asleep anywhere, anytime, any day. I always have to have my volume on an even number. Now, this used to be really bad. I used to have to have it on a number ending in 0 or a number ending in 5. But then I got to let it be on an even number, and now my favourite numbers as well. I don't think I've got OCD. I'm just a little bit weird like that. My vlog channel is Toni Tonight. I'm using those as facts. Sue me! Self-promotion. Yeah. And that is it. That is 50 facts about me. Leave me a comment down below, 1 fact about you. Or maybe 2 if you fancy. Give me 2 facts about you. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Go check out all my social medias. I'll leave them down below. I'll leave them in the end slate, whichever way it's coming. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day, guys. Bye!